What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, B-Boy National TV. Welcome back to the channel. Back at it again with another video. Tonight I'm going over my WWE Raw review on Hart. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this, because I'm on the road to 7K subscribers along with that 3K watch hours. Follow my social media down below in the description, and let's get started. Now, Monday Night Raw tonight, very good show for what it was, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. All right, it says Monday Night WWE Raw was live from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. All right. Commentary tonight was Joe Testor and Wade Barrett. So we go to Then Now Forever Together. The WWE video leads us into the show. So we get a pre-show of rivals. Drew McIntyre is showing shattering into the arena earlier today. WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker is in the building to see who his next challenger for the title will be. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jericho Guerrero are here and will defend their titles against the Unholy Union. Tonight, WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart will appear on the show. Joe Testor and Wade Barrett are on the microphones at ringside. Te- Testor mentions WWE Week is on the USA Network. NXT will be on tomorrow, and SmackDown will return to the network on Friday. Testor mentions we will be having a crazy street fight coming. All right, so we get video package. The Y6 versus the American Made. All right, so we get an 8-person mixed tag team street fight, and American Made Chad Gable, the Creed brothers Brutus and Julius Creed and Ivan Knight versus the Y6. Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross, accompanied by Bo Dallas. This was a good match right here. This was a very good match right here. American May stands on the apron across from the Y6. Ivy Knight enters the ring, and Nikki, Sister Abigail Cross, takes her down. A huge brawl breaks out with all the competitors, and the action immediately spills out to the ring. Nikki Cross hits Ivy Knight with a sit-out front suplex on the floor and grabs a garbage can from under the ring. Nikki Cross puts it over Ivy Knight and beats the can with a candlestick. On the apron, Joe Gacy fights off a suplex from Brutus Creed. Nikki Cross sends Ivy Knight into the barricade. The garbage can is still over her head. Nikki Cross then hits a running dropkick into the garbage can. Eric Rowan gives Julius Creed a facebuster onto the apron, and Joe Gacy gives Brutus Creed a suplex on the apron. In the ring, Chad Gable goes for a diving clothesline on Dexter Lumis, but Dexter Lumis counters. Dexter Lumis slams Chad Gable down, and they roll out of the ring at ringside. Nikki Cross clears the commentary table and pulls Ivy Nine up. Ivy Nine quickly sweeps the feet and hits a flapjack onto the table. Ivy Nine sends Nikki Cross over the table. In the ring, Joe Gacy stomps Brutus Creed down. At ringside, Chad Gable beats Dexter Lumis down with a candlestick. Chad Gable gets in the ring and attacks Joe Gacy with it, beating him down until the candlestick breaks. Chad Gable goes to ringside and hits Eric Rowan, but Eric Rowan doesn't feel it. Eric Rowan swats Chad Gable away, but the Creed brothers double team him. They go for a double team suplex on the floor, but Eric Rowan counters with a double suplex on the Creed brothers. Eric Rowan then runs over Chad Gable with a shoulder tackle. Eric Rowan goes under the ring and pulls out a table to big applause. Uncle Howdy is happily watching from his rocking chair. Eric Rowan sets the table up and goes after Chad Gable. Eric Rowan goes for a power slam. Chad Gable slides off. Ivy Nile sprays Eric Rowan in the eyes with a fire extinguisher, and Chad Gable follows up with a chair shot to the midsection and then to the back. The Creed brothers then lifts Eric Rowan and slams him through the table. They stand over Eric Rowan before burying him under the reckoning and some weapons. In the ring, Chad Gable smacks Dexter Lewis on the spine with the candlestick. Chad Gable then gives him a drop toe hold into an opening steel chair. Chad Gable and Julius Creed hit Dexter Lewis with the candlestick before Julius Creed chokes him. Chad Gable swings a chair at Dexter Lewis, but Dexter Lewis dunks. Dexter Lewis connects with a back suplex before popping up for a twisting leg drop. at ringside. The Creed brothers double team Joe Gacy and get him in the ring. Julius Creed smashes the candlestick on Joe Gacy's back. Dex Loomis sets up a table at ringside. In the ring, Joe Gacy takes out the Creed brothers with a handspring double clothesline. The crowd chants, "This is awesome," which I agree with the crowd. This was awesome. Julius Creed quickly stops Joe Gacy's momentum with a candlestick shot. Dexter Lumis sets Chad Gable up on the table and climbs to the apron, but Julius Creed knocks him off with an elbow. Julius Creed hits Joe Gacy with a chair and talks trash. Chad Gable throws a garbage can into the ring, and Brutus Creed puts it over Joe Gacy's head. Joe, Chad Gable, Julius Creed, and Brutus Creed take turns hitting the garbage can with a candlestick. Ivy Nine goes under the ring, but she's surprised by Sister Abigail. Ivy Nine backs up in fear from Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross beats Ivy Nine down with a candlestick and smashes her face off the commentary table. Nikki Cross then hits a running crossbody block over the table. In the ring, Chad Gable runs into Joe Gacy, who still has the garbage can over his head. Chad Gable hurts himself after hitting the can. The Creed brothers stand Joe Gacy up and stand Sam Hart into the corner. Joe Gacy goes under the ring and grabs a table before sliding it into the ring. Brutus Creed sets the table up in the ring. Uncle Howdy is rocking at ringside. Julius Creed grabs Joe Gacy. The Creed brothers goes for a double team suplex through the table, but Eric Royal emerges from the reckoning in the wreckage. The Creed brothers goes after him, but he takes them out with a clothesline and a big boot. Eric Rowan goes into the timekeeper's area and kicks the wall down. Eric Rowan picks up the wall and drives it into the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. Alright, Eric Rowan gets in the ring and hits Brutus Creed with a pair of clotheslines. Brutus Creed stumbles to the corner. So Eric Rowan hits a corner clothesline. Eric Rowan hits a running drop kick on Brutus Creed and takes Julius Creed out with a spin kick. Eric Rowan hits a falling Urange, but Chad Gable breaks up the pin. Chad Gable and Julius Creed double team Eric Rowan. Julius Creed hits Eric Rowan with a candlestick as Chad Gable wedges a chair in the corner. Eric Rowan fights off the Creed brothers and Chad Gable and grabs Chad Gable. Eric Rowan slings Chad Gable off and elbows Julius Creed down. Eric Rowan charges, but Chad Gable hits a drop toe hold into a steel chair. The Creed brothers clotheslines Eric Rowan over the top rope, and Chad Gable immediately follows up with a German suplex into the barricade. Brutus Creed then goes to the top rope and hits a Brutus ball on Eric Rowan to the floor. Julius Creed then comes running with a still steps into Eric Rowan. Joe Gacy wipes Chad Gable out with a suicide dive from out of nowhere. Dexter Lewis then takes out the Creed brothers with a cannonball off the apron. Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis get the Creed brothers in the ring and hit them with stereo range. Joe Gacy powerbombs Dexter Loomis onto Julius Creed. Joe Gacy goes to ringside and puts Brutus Creed on the table. Dexter Loomis goes to the top rope and hits a diving leg drop through the table at ringside. Chad Gable attacks Joe Gacy and sends him to the corner, but Joe Gacy rolls up the turnbuckles and hits a ripcord lariat. Joe Gacy puts Chad Gable on the table and heads to the top rope. Chad Gable quickly slides off to the top rope. Chad Gable quickly slides off the table and hits Joe Gacy with an Olympic slam through the table. Chad Gable crawls over and covers 1-2. Joe Gacy kicks out. Chad Gable immediately applies an ankle lock. Ivy Nine hits Joe Gacy with the candlestick as he screams in pain. Nikki Cross pulls Ivy Nine out of the ring and hits Chad Gable with a German suplex. Nikki Cross knocks Ivy Nine off the apron and pose. Nikki Cross grabs Ivy Nine at ringside and hangs her on the apron before hitting a twisted neck breaker onto the on the wreckage at ringside. Chad Gable is staring at Uncle Howdy, and Aragorn uses the distraction to run Chad Gable over. Aragorn applies a claw to Chad Gable's head and gives him a chokesign onto the steel steps. Ouch! Aragorn rolls Chad Gable into the ring. Chad Gable hits Julius Creed with a ridiculous Sister Abigail, spiking him on his head. Aragorn holds Chad Gable up, holds Chad Gable down, and hits Dex Lumis, who hits a splash from the top rope for the win. The winner by pinfall, the Wyatt Six. This was a good eight man eight man eight mixed tag team street fight match. Well, 8-person mixed tag team match. So yeah, this was really good. The Wyatt Six posed over a broken Chad Gable. Total and complete chaos to start the show with the Wyatt Six going over American Made in a hard hitting street fight. The Calgary crowd was a little disappointingly stubbed, but they were definitely into certain spots. It felt like a blow off to the feud. Hashtag WWE Raw. All right, let's move on. Joe Test Testor announces that from October 7th to December 30th, Raw will be 2 hours long from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. A huge news. Hashtag WWE will return to being a 2 hour show from October 7th to the USA Network. Finale on December 30th. It will air from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Standard Time Eastern Time at last. I'm guessing it will return to 3 hours on Netflix. At least 3 hours under Triple H has been good. Let's move on. The ring crew is cleaning the area after the Wild Street fight. The commentators discussed the match before transitioning to the Judgment Day. So we get a VO package last week on Raw. Liv Morgan attacked Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's leg got tied in the ropes, and Liv Morgan took advantage of that. Later that night, Rhea Ripley attacked Liv Morgan with the crutch. Damian Priest and main event Jey Uso will defeat World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and JD Madonna in the main event. Liv Morgan will defend her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley at WWE Bad Blood. Well, I cannot wait to see that match. And I said this before, and I'm going to say this again. Liv Morgan is dropping the Women's World Champion to Rhea Ripley at Bad Blood, and I'm calling it straight down the middle. That Rhea Ripley is going to take back the Women's World Champion that she never lost at WWE Bad Blood pay per view, and I cannot wait to see that match. All right, let's move on. Finn Balor calls out Damian Priest. This was a this was a good segment. World Tag Team Champion Finn Balor heads to the ring. Finn Balor says it doesn't have to be this way with Damian Priest. Damian Priest thinks Finn Balor screwed him, but Damian Priest screwed the Judgment Day. When Finn Balor joined the group, he reached down and tried to help Damian Priest up. The more he helped Damian Priest up, the more Damian Priest tried to hold him down. Damian Priest held Finn Balor down, his friend and brother. Finn Balor says he was the guy who had Damian Priest back and made sure he stayed champion. Finn Balor said he should have been World Heavyweight Champion a long time ago, but Damian Priest. It says, but Damian Priest was lurking behind his back with the Money in the Bank briefcase every chance he could. Every time Finn Balor got close to the title, Damian Priest screwed him. Finn Balor calls Damian Priest out because he has some things he wants to say to his face. Damian Priest charged down to the ring and looks furious. Damian Priest says, ever since Finn Balor broke up the real Judgment Day, he's tired to get his hands on him. But Finn Balor has run. Damian Priest will let Finn Balor say what he has to say, and then he's dropping his you know what. Finn Balor says Damian Priest cannot tell him what to do anymore after being turned into Damian Priest's sidekick. Finn Balor says Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley will fall on the same night. Finn Balor wants Damian Priest one-on-one at Bad Blood. Damian Priest immediately accepts. Damian Priest says he's going to do what he came out here to do, but Finn Balor stops him. Finn Balor asks Damian Priest if he's forgotten the old Judgment Day playbook. Damian Priest says he wrote the playbook. Damian Priest quickly punched Finn Balor down before attacking Carlito and JD Madonna. Dirty Dominic Mysterio comes off the top rope, but Damian Priest catches him. Carlito chop blocks Damian Priest down. The Judgment Day has a 4-1 advantage on Damian Priest. This is my brutality. Rhea Ripley hobbles down on her crutch. Dominic Mysterio greets her. Apply Rhea Ripley quickly strikes Women's World Champion Liv Morgan down before she can blindside her. Dominic Mysterio grabbed the crutch from Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley punches him away and hits him with the crutch. Liv Morgan chop blocks Rhea Ripley's injured knee. In the ring, Finn Balor takes Finn Balor down with a shot to the face from the World Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan beat on Rhea Ripley's knee with a crutch. Finn Balor punches punches away at Damian Priest. Damian Priest gets away and lays on top of Rhea Ripley to protect her. Liv Morgan beats Damian Priest with the crutch. JD Madonna and Carlito stretch Damian Priest out, and Dominic Mysterio beats his exposed ribs with a crutch. Finn Balor heads to the top rope, but main event Jey Uso run down with a steel chair. The Judgment Day quickly scares scares away. Strong opening segment with the Judgment Day getting the better of the Terror Twins tonight. A really effective beatdown on them. It looked pretty brutal. Hashtag WWE Raw, which is I agree with that. It did look brutal. Alright, video package 2 weeks ago on Raw. Big Bronson Reed splashed Braun Strowman on the top of the car. A week later, Bronson Reed was taken out with a medical issue. A broken Braun Strowman took his place in the Intercontinental Championship number contenders tournament and won a spot in the finals. So we get backstage segment. Jackie Redman is backstage with Braun Strowman. She asks him about the injuries he suffered at the hands of Big Bronson Reed. Braun Strowman says he Braun Strowman says he is hurting, but he had to step up to him. The match he had last week on Raw didn't help his injury. To help his injuries. Braun Strowman won't use that as an excuse. Nothing can keep the monster down. He he may be wounded. He may be wounded, but a wounded monster and even more is dangerous. Yeah, even more dangerous. WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker walks up to Braun Strowman. Braun Breaker said he came to see if Braun Strowman was a monster, and he is. Braun Breaker is here to prove to the world that you can't, that you don't need, that you don't need to be air rumors to be a monster. Braun Strowman is still standing here because he never been in the ring with him. Braun Strowman says if that's what he thinks. He doesn't know who he's talking to. Ron Burger says he hopes he wins and will see him around. All right, so we get a replay package right here. Last week on Raw, the Unholy Union was victorious over Damage Control to become number one contenders. So we get the next match, WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. The Unholy Union, Elbow Fire, and Isla Dawn versus Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair. And this match right here, this was a decent women's tag team match. This match was decent. Bianca Belair will start against Elbow Fire. Bianca Belair hooks a side headlock. Elbow Fire whips her off, but Bianca Belair shoulder tackles her and claps her hands. Bianca Belair shows her up, so Elbow Fire charges her. They get lost in the middle of the ring before Bianca Belair sends her to the corner and hits a scoop slam. Jay Cargill tags in. Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill send Elbow Fire into the ropes and hits a double team shoulder tackle. If Isla Dawn runs in and meets the same fate, they then clotheslines Elbow Fire over the top. Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill pose. Isla Dawn tags in Alba Fire distracts Jade Cargill and Isla Dawn attack her from behind. Jade Cargill quickly fights back with a delayed scoop slam. Alba Fire runs in and Jade Cargill hits her with a delayed scoop slam. Jade Cargill hits her running elbow on Alba Fire. Isla Dawn avoids it and puts Jade Cargill in the corner. Isla Dawn turns Bianca Belair. Alba Fire blunt tags in as Jade Cargill hits Isla Dawn with an averted atomic drop. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn double team Jade Cargill for a 2 count. Alba Fire goes for a figure four leg lock, but Jade Cargill kicks her away. Isla Dawn tags in and Jade Cargill kicks her away. Bianca Belair tags in and runs wild on Isla Dawn with clotheslines and a dropkick. Alba Fire charge, but Bianca Belair dances around as she hits her with a delayed vertical suplex. Bianca Belair shoulders Isla Dawn in the corner and hits the 10 punches. Bianca Belair backflips over Alba Fire and goes to the second rope to hit the Unholy Union with a double cross body block. Bianca Belair hits hits a handspring standing moonsault on Isla Dawn for a 2 count. Bianca Belair goes for the KOD on Isla Dawn, but Alba Fire attacks in. Alba goes to the top rope, but Bianca Belair sends Isla Dawn into her. Bianca Belair climbs and goes for a superplex, but Isla Dawn breaks it up. The Unholy Union hits Bianca Belair with a double team power bomb. Isla Dawn calls for the near fall, and EST chant fires up. Jade Cargill saves Bianca Belair from a double team suplex. Jade Cargill goes for a JD on Isla Dawn, but Isla Dawn gets out. Alba Fire and super kicks Jade Cargill down. The Unholy Union soon hits a gory special slash flatliner combo 1-2. Jade Cargill breaks up the pin just in time. Alba Fire tags back in. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn stomps Bianca Belair down. Stomps Bianca Belair down. Alba Fire pushes Bianca Belair into the ropes. Bianca Belair slams Isla Dawn into the ring post, and Alba Fire super kicks her. Bianca Belair stumbles to the corner and tags Jack Cargill in. Jack Cargill hits Alba Fire with a pump kick. Bianca Belair hits Alba Fire with a long blower, and Jack Cargill follows up with a German suplex for the win. The winner and still your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions by pinfall and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. This was a decent tag team title match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. This was a decent match. It says decent women's tag team match. Some raw spots, but overall it was fine. Hashtag WWE Raw. Alright, Joe Testor says Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley have left the arena and are en routed to a local medical facility. Alright, backstage interview. Jackie Redman is backstage with the LWO. She asks how Dragon Lee is preparing for Dirty Dominic Mysterio and the Judgment Day. Dragon Lee says the Judgment Day can do anything alone, but he has backup. Rey Mysterio says he will take care of business. The Judgment Day walks up. Finn Balor warns if they get in the way, they took they take them out like Rhea Ripley and like Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Rey Mysterio says the only thing was only thing he saw was a bunch of wannabe thugs that run from a real fight. Dirty Dominic Mysterio called Rey Mysterio a deadbeat. Rey Mysterio tells Finn Balor to stop hiding behind his stupido son and fights him. Finn Balor accepts. Alright, let's move on. Backstage segment. Bret the Hitman Hart is backstage. He'll be out in his hometown of Calgary's next. Alright, so we get WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart appears on WWE Raw. And it was so good to see Bret the Hitman Hart, man. It was so good to see him in his hometown. The crowd was like red hot on this one, so and might as well say this segment right here, this was a good segment right here. So I enjoyed this. This was a good segment. Okay. It says Joe Joe Tester and Waybearer are in the ring. Joe Tester welcomes back two-time WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart comes out to a huge ovation from the Calgary crowd. Bret the Hitman Hart has reportedly been under the weather all day and looks at a little haggard and weak. The crowd doesn't care and loudly cheers him on. Joe Tester says Bret the Hitman Hart is back, and the crowd gives a Bret the Hitman Hart another ovation. A a a a Bret chant fires up. Joe Tester says they have an announcement with Bret the Hitman Hart because something special is happening in Calgary. Tester says that when WWE comes back to WWE at the end of November, it will be the Survivor Series in Vancouver. Tickets will be on sale on Friday. Ray Barrett asked Bret the Hitman Hart how good is it feel to be back home on Monday Night Raw in the Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Bret the Hitman Hart says this is the place to be. No one took more pride than Bret the Hitman Hart did in being a champion. Bret the Hitman Hart puts over being a Canadian champion. Canadian champion will take on anybody and never duck a challenge. They have to prove themselves like he did everyone night for 20 years. Bret the Hitman Hart says he is the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. World Heavyweight Champion Gunther leads to the ring. Gunther gets loudly booed. The crowd chants "You suck." Gunther says it is a time to be alive. Gunther says he is about to pull pull the heart out of one of his childhood heroes. He Bret him and Hart smirks. The crowd is visually booing Gunther. Gunther says Bret the Hitman Hart is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Gunther says this is a passing of the torch moment. Bret the Hitman Hart is the best there is, but he's looking at the best there is and the best there ever will be. Gunther wants to express something from the bottom of his heart, like STU, Ray Barry said before. All the boys in the back welcome, will watch him growing up. Bret the Hitman Hart has been a hero for him. Gunther says Bret the Hitman Hart will always be a close second to his active, actual favorite. Gunther all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg. Bret the Hitman Hart scoffs. All right, Sami Zayn music hits, and he comes out in a Calgary Flame jersey to a massive ovation. A Sami chant fires up as he gets in the ring. Sami Zayn says Gunther has a lot of nerve standing in this ring, in this city, is talking to this man. The way the way he just did. Gunther thinks this is a joke, but it's not a joke. Bret the Hitman Hart is a Canadian hero, in case he can't tell. Bret the Hitman Hart is a hero to every person in the city. He's a hero to an entire generation of wrestlers in the back who still study Bret Hart's matches to this day. More importantly, Bret the Hitman Hart is a hero to Sami Zayn. Gunther may have the championship around his waist, but Bret the Hitman Hart set the tone for what it means to be champion. What does Gunther do? Sami Zayn challenged him to a match, and Gunther puts his tail between his legs and ran. If Gunther wants to say he's the best there is, then he can prove it. Sami Zayn challenged Gunther to a wild to a World Heavyweight Championship match at Bad Blood. The crowd loudly cheers. Gunther thinks about it and smiles. Gunther says, with all due to respect to Bret the Hitman Hart, he he's not in his league. As for Sami Zayn, a match as he wants to be, he is not in the league with Bret Hart. What does that mean? Gunther answers and remains no. Gunther drops the microphone and walks off. All right, Brett Brett the Human Heart says Gunther doesn't look like a champion to him. Gunther looks like a dirty yellow coward. Gunther takes expectation to that and takes off his jacket. Sami Zayn goes to ringside and goes face to face with Gunther. Sami Zayn blocks a right hand and punches away at the World Heavyweight Championship. Sami Zayn sends Gunther into the ring post and punches him down at ringside. Two referees pull Sami Zayn off and tells Gunther to leave. Gunther is furious, but he backs up the the aisle without further incident. Sami Zayn is in the ring and holds Bret the Hitman Hart arm up. Sami Zayn embraced Bret the Hitman Hart. This was a good segment. I enjoyed the segment. Good segment with Bret the Hitman Hart, who looked under the weather but got his energy. And regardless, Gunther and Sami Zayn out loud when Gunther said his favorite wrestler is Bill Goldberg. Great stuff. I like after that part. Fantastic heat throughout. Bret the Hitman Hart is still a Canadian destroyer, which is facts by itself. Backstage segment: WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker walks up to Pete Dunne. Braun Breaker didn't know what to think of Pete Dunne when he was with Sheamus. Braun Breaker asks what he used to call himself, and but Pete Dunne tells him not to call him that name. Braun Breaker says okay. Pete Dunne says he's going to win tonight. Pete Dunne beats Trick Williams tomorrow to get closer to the NXT title, and then he'll take Braun Breaker out with the with the Intercontinental title. He'll be double champ. Braun Breaker says it will be a mistake for Pete Dunne to think he can beat him. Pete Dunne will be left dumb, dumb, dumbfounded. Dumbfounded, Braun Breaker sneers and wishes him luck before walking away. All right, let's move on. Sheamus hits Pete Dunne with a running knee from out of nowhere. Sheamus pulls Pete Dunne up and goes to hit him with the shillelagh. But Pete, but Brett, not, I'm not sorry, but Pete Dunne avoids it and runs away. Referee holds Sheamus back. In the arena, Dirty Dominic Mysterio makes his way to the ring with the Judgment Day. He'll face Dragon Lee next on WWE Raw. So we go to commercial break. Then we get the next match. Dirty Dominic Mysterio coming by the Judgment Day World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and JD Madonna and Kalisto and Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. Dragon Lee versus Dragon Lee accompanied by the LWO. Rey Mysterio, Joe Quinn Wild and Cross Del Toro. And this match right here, this is a good match as well too. Really good match. And that's all I gotta say. The bell rings and they circle in the ring before locking up. Mysterio backs him into the corner, but Dragon Lee spins him around. Mysterio chops the chest, so Dragon Lee takes him down and punches away at him. Dragon Lee goes for a single leg crab, but Mysterio gets the bottom rope. Dragon Lee hits a nice rolling fireman's carry and heads to the top rope. Dragon Lee leaves, but Mysterio drops Mysterio drop kicks him out of midair for a 2 count. Dominic Mysterio then Dominic Mysterio taunts the crowd and sends Dragon Lee out of the ring. Mysterio pulls on the on a turn on turnbuckles and Liv Morgan looks Smitten, smitten, whatever that word is. Anyway, let me continue. So we go to commercial break. Back from picture commercial break. Mysterio attacks Dragon Lee as he tried to get in the ring. Mysterio hits a snapmare and applies a weird chin lock. Dragon Lee fights him and elbows out. Dragon Lee charges, but Mysterio sends him out of the ring. Rey Mysterio immediately follows up with a suicide dive and taunts the crowd. Mysterio puts Dragon Lee in the corner. I'm sorry, Mysterio puts Dragon Lee in the ring and teases a kick at his father. Mysterio hits Dragon Lee with a slingshot senton bomb. Mysterio goes back to the ring to the to the to the weird chin lock and rips at the mask. Mysterio then turns him over and punches away at him. Mysterio touches Liv Morgan's hand and returns to Dragon Lee before ripping his shirt off. Dominic Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio stomps him and puts him in the corner. Mysterio wipes him hard into the opposite corner. Mysterio goes to the apron and grabs Liv Morgan to kiss her in the head. Mysterio grabs Dragon Lee, but Dragon Lee punches him off. Dragon Lee go Dragon Lee goes for the ropes, but Dominic Mysterio pulls him down by the mask. Rey Mysterio takes the tail on Dragon Lee's back and tries it around the top rope. Um, Back from the break, Mysterio stumps away at Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee gets to his feet and elbows Mysterio back before punching him away at him. Mysterio reverses a whip, but Dragon Lee fights back with a running hurricanrana. Dragon Lee hits a running kick and sweeps the feet. Dragon Lee hits a slingshot drop kick in the corner. Before charging for a second drop kick to put up a 2 count. Dragon Lee goes for a powerbomb, but Mysterio gets out. Dragon Lee boosts Mysterio and hits the ropes, but Mysterio connects with a Muchoku driver for a 2 count. Dragon Lee quickly runs Mysterio up, but Dragon Lee rolls through and powers him up with a sit-out powerbomb to pick up another near fall. Mysterio puts himself up in the corner and drops Dragon Lee on the apron. Dragon Lee knocks him back and goes for the top rope. Mysterio cuts him off and chops the chest. Dragon Lee quickly sweeps the feet and puts him in the tree of woe. Dragon Lee annihilates him with a double stomp off the ropes. Dragon Lee crawls over and covers, but JD Madonna puts Mysterio's foot on the bottom rope. Rey Mysterio attacks JD Madonna at ringside. A big brawl breaks out between the LWO and the Judgment Day before Joe Kenwell hits a somersault senton off the barricade. They fight to the back in the ring. Liv Morgan used the distraction to chop block Dragon Lee into the ropes. Dirty Dominic Mysterio immediately follows up with a 609 and a false splash for the win. The winner by pin for Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And this was a really good match. Really good match right here. It says really good match with Dominic Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Um, Dominic Mysterio is quite good and has had a series of good matches against Dragon Lee, who could be the next Mysterio hashtag WWE Raw. So we go to backstage segment. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jericho Girl are walking backstage when they see Io Sky and Kairi Sane of Damage Control. Kairi Sane eyes is bandaged, and they say Bianca Belair and Jericho Girl had a good match, but they're coming for the titles. They walk off. Alright, in the arena, Pure Fusion Collective makes their way to the ring. That is a godful stable name in WWE. Alright, so we get WWE honors Johnny and Matthew Gary. Okay, it's a Gaudry. Joe Joe Tester pays pays tribute to Johnny and Matthew God Drew after their tragic death at the hands of a drunk driver. Jackie Redmond is outside the Saddle Dome, Saddle Dome, Saddle Dome, where there are an amazing number of tributes to Johnny God Gaudreau. Jackie Redmond heavily entrenches in hockey. It's emotional as she talks about the Gaudreau family. A graphic is shown for Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau. Incredible, classy move by WWE to honor Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau, who were killed by a drunk driver and laid the rest today. May they rest in peace. This was an incredible move by WWE. So I give WWE credit for what it's due by paying tribute to Johnny and Matthew Gaudreau. Gaudreau. That was an incredible moment, incredible classy move by WWE. That was incredible. Incredible to pay tribute. Alright, let me continue. Commercial break. Later tonight, Finn Balor will battle Rey Mysterio. The Judgment Day and LWO are banned from ringside. Last week on Raw, Pure Fusion Collective laid waste to Selena Vega and Lara Valkyria. And Lara Valkyria. Alright, as Lara Valkyria makes her entrance, Sonya Deville says this is stupid. What is going to change this week? They're beating them down time after time. Their mystery tag partner will be destroyed by them. Sonya Deville has a message to whoever is back there. They exit if it exists, Sonya Deville dares them to shoot their shot. The mystery tag partner is Natalia. Alright, so we get a six-woman tag team match. Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville, Shanna Baszler, and Zoe Starks versus Selena Vega, Lara Valkyria, and Natalia. And this match right here, decent six-woman tag match. This was decent. Selena Vega will start against Zoe. Yeah, Selena Vega will start against Zoe Stark. Selena Vega quickly hits her Corona. Zoe Stark boosts her back. Selena Vega charges, but Sonya Deville pulls the Rose down to get her out of the ring. Shayna Baszler tags in and attacks Selena Vega's arm. Zoe Stark then wipes out Selena Vega's with a plancha. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, Zoe Stark needs Selena Vega in the midsection to cut off a comeback attempt. Zoe Starks hits a textbook vertical suplex. Zoe Starks grabs her and hits a second suplex before dumping her out of the ring. Shayna Baszler tags in and puts Selena Vega in an electric chair position. Selena Vega slides off and shorts of hits a leg scissor into the lead ring apron. Zoe Starks and Natalia tag in. Natalia comes in to a big ovation. Natalia runs over Zoe Starks and punches Sonya Deville off the apron. Natalia punches Zoe Starks down. Zoe Starks reverses a whip to the corner. Zoe Starks reverse a whip to the corner and charge, but Natalia moves. Natalia spikes her on her tailbone, steps on her, and hits a basement drop kick. Hits a basement drop kick. Zoe Starks fights back, but Natalia takes her down for a sharpshooter attempt. Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville save her. Zoe Stark snaps Natalia off the ropes. Lara Valkyria hits Shayna Baszler with a dropkick to the floor. Selena Vega hits Sonya Deville with a meteor off the apron. Zoe Stark and Natalia trade roll-ups before Natalia goes for a sharpshooter. Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler run in, but Selena Vega and Lara Valkyria take them down with submissions. Natalia gets Zoe Starks to tap out in the sharpshooter. The winners by submission: Selena Vega, Lara Valkyria, and Natalia. This was a decent six-woman tag match. Decent six-woman tag match. Natalia was the obvious surprise partner. She doesn't offer much television value outside of some appearance in Canada. They should move her to full-time coaching because her wooden personality has never translated well. to television. Hashtag WWE Raw. Backstage segment. Drew McIntyre is walking backstage. We'll hear from him next. Commercial break. The commentators talked about Survivor Series tickets going on sale on Friday. Backstage segment. Lara Raquel and Selena Vega are congratulating Natalia on her return. Bret the Hitman Hart walks up and hugs his niece. Bret the Hitman Hart says this is a Natty moment, not a Bret moment. Alright, so we get the Drew McIntyre address destroying CM Punk's bracelet. Alright, in this segment right here, this was this segment was okay for what it was. Alright, Drew McIntyre makes his way to the ring to loud boos. McIntyre walks around the ring and a loud CM Punk chant picks up. Drew McIntyre tells them to chant CM Punk's name louder. Drew McIntyre joins in with them. Drew McIntyre says whenever that name is chanted, it's simply in memory of him. CM Punk, I'm not sorry, I'm sorry, Drew McIntyre, I have to correct myself. Drew McIntyre asked if they saw what happened last week. The violence was protect pro, protected. Did they hear what CM Punk had to say with the question mark? CM Punk said he was done with Drew McIntyre after beating him in a strap match and now is now going after Gunther. CM Punk screwed Drew McIntyre out of the world title 3 times this year. Drew McIntyre pinned him at SummerSlam just because he's the best at touching 4 corners in a row. He thinks he's done with him. Drew McIntyre says, I don't think so. You ignorant pricks. Alright. Drew McIntyre says he's been talking about CM Punk since January, making him a bigger star. Drew McIntyre can live with that fact because he ended CM Punk's career. Now it's time to look to the future. Drew McIntyre wants the world title. He was screwed out of. His first Hollywood movie with Drew McIntyre, Dave Bautista also comes out on Friday. The Killer Game with Dave Bautista. Their things are almost perfect, but there's one loose end he has to cover. Drew McIntyre is afraid he has some bad news. It involves Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett looks surprised. Drew McIntyre says he doesn't have many friends in this world. They have been friends for decades. Drew, they came to the United States together and have been arrested together. Wade Barrett made the case on behalf of Drew McIntyre as Michael Cole lied to the world. Why did Wade Barrett step in his way when it to come to end him? Question mark. Drew McIntyre says he's not angry with Wade Barrett. He's just disappointed. Drew McIntyre gets out of the ring and approaches Wade Barrett. Drew McIntyre warns if Wade Barrett does it again, he won't be disappointed. He'll be angry and will do something about it. Wade Barrett removes his headset and stands up. Raw general manager Adam Pearce comes out to the stage. Adam Pearce asks Drew McIntyre if he's lost it so badly. It's not about CM Punk anymore. He wants to fight his friends. Adam Pearce tells Drew McIntyre to get in the ring because he has some information he needs to hear. Drew McIntyre says he was talking to his friend Matchman. Adam Pearce isn't his friend. He's a corporate suit, the kind CM Punk kissed the you know what of. Adam Pearce says he spoke to CM Punk earlier today. As much as Drew McIntyre thinks he and CM Punk is not done. CM Punk is not done with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre chuckles. Another CM Punk chant picks up. Drew McIntyre says he doesn't believe Adam Pearce. There is one way CM Punk wants a piece of him. After last week, Drew McIntyre, who asks who has asks who in the crowd wants to see that match one more time. The crowd cheers. Drew McIntyre says Adam Pearce is signing CM Punk's death comfort. certificate. CM Punk's death certificate. Adam Pearce says the fight has to end. Adam Pearce and CM Punk thought it was over, but Drew McIntyre did that attack. It will be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood one more time. It will be over and prepare and peace. And and peace will find peace. Adam Pearce says it will be hell in a cell. The crowd cheers. Adam Pearce walks off. Drew McIntyre intensely looks at him and thinks about what he just got himself into. It was crystal clear there. It was crystal clear where this feud was heading. When they announced Bad Blood taking place on the anniversary of the first Hell in the Cell, I figured CM Punk and Drew McIntyre would have the blow of theirs. Hopefully, it's a brutal, bloody after benefiting of the match. Hashtag WWE Raw. I cannot wait to see Bad Blood pay per view because Sharif is going to be live stream on TikTok watching it. And that's all I gotta say. Shout out to my boy Sharif and I salute to him. So Sharif, since you're watching this video, shout out to you, man, and shout out to everybody for everybody that's watching this video. I appreciate it, man. All right, let me continue. Backstage segment. Karrion Kross is backstage with the Miz, telling him he is a run. Xavier Woods walks up and asks Karrion Kross what he is doing. Karrion Kross wishes Xavier Woods luck with the Kofi Kingston situation. Miz says he is a rut. There is no doubt. Xavier Woods says Miz fought John Cena at WrestleMania. Miz tells him to look where he is now. Miz walks off. Kofi Kingston comes up and says they have a world tag team title shots. Xavier Woods says they were supposed to go for singles titles, but they marched into their 10th anniversary as tag team champions. They are fired up. WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio makes his way to the ring. He'll face Finn Balor next. Okay, commercial break. So we get Rey Mysterio versus World Tag Team Champion Finn Balor, and this match was yeah, and, and this match right here, this was a solid match right here, solid. The bell rings, the bell rings. Finn Balor elbows Mysterio in the head. Mysterio flips through an arm wrench and kicks at the legs. Finn Balor reverses a whip, but Mysterio slingshots over him. Mysterio hits the ropes, but Finn Balor connects with a back elbow. Finn Balor punches Mysterio in the corner and chops the chest. Finn Balor chokes Mysterio in the middle rope and elbows him. Finn Balor hits a snap mirror and some slingshot stomps. Finn Balor stomps away at him at Rey Mysterio's chest. The crowd taunts the crowd. Finn Balor shows away at Rey Mysterio in the corner and punches him in the face. Finn Balor does the second rope and starts the 10 punches. Mysterio gets out and sweeps the feet. Mysterio hits a head scissors takeover and drop kicks him out of the ring. Mysterio hits a plancha which Joe Testor calls a simple crossbody for a second time tonight. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, Finn Balor is applying a weird chinlock to Mysterio. The WWE Hall of Famer fights up, but Finn Balor needs him in the midsection. Finn Balor sends him into the ropes, but he lowers his head and eats a kick. Mysterio sends him out of the ring and kicks him off the apron. Mysterio hits the ropes and slides out of the ring with a splash on the floor. Mysterio gets Finn Balor in the ring and hits a flying seated senton. Mysterio connects with a springboard crossbody, which follows by a 619 to the next section. Rey Mysterio puts him back in the ropes and tries for a second 619, but Finn Balor catches him. Finn Balor hits the guillotine catapult into the ropes. Finn Balor then applies a single leg crab over the rope. Finn Balor holds it on for so long the referee disqualifies him. The winner by disqualification went Mysterio. This was a solid match. Finn Balor won't release the hold even after the bell rings. Finn Balor stretches the surgically repair a knee some more before releasing. Finn Balor pulls on the turnbuckle before seeing Rey Mysterio on the apron. Finn Balor goes to the apron and hits a woo drop kick into the ring post. Finn Balor taunts the crowd and goes to leave, but he turns to see Rey Mysterio getting up. Finn Balor hits another woo drop kick into the lead apron. Finn Balor warns that there is more where there more than that came from. Finn Balor pulls and looks pleased with his actions. All right, so we go to commercial. We go to backstage segment. Jackie Redman is backstage with Ilya Dragunov. This one is for the biggest opportunities since coming to Raw. Dragunov says he's almost missed this opportunity because of the Judgment Day, but Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley made things fair. Dragunov wants a chance to settle unfinished business with Braun Breaker. WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker walks up to him. Braun Breaker says they don't have unfinished business because he's already beat him. Dragunov can win and lose to him again. Main event Jey Uso walks up and just stares at Braun Breaker before walking off. Jey Uso lets out a big yeet and the camera follows him as he makes his entrance from the main event. Oh, for the main event, I'm sorry. So we go to commercial break. Backstage segment. Finn Balor is Finn Balor is backstage with the Judgment Day. Finn Balor says that was a message to everyone in the locker room that anyone can get it at any time. The Elder Rule and Terror Twins, they're not so terrible now. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan says, "What happens tonight doesn't compare to what will happen at Bad Blood. Rhea Ripley will never touch Dirty Dominic Mysterio or her title again." JD Madonna says they haven't forgotten about the New Day. Their time is over. The tag team division belongs to the Judgment Day. Carlito says, "Cool." Tomorrow night, the Street Profits will face Nathan Frazier and Axiom for the NXT Tag Team Champions tomorrow on WWE NXT. Can't wait to see the Street Profits on WWE NXT tomorrow. It says next week on Raw. Pay attention to the wrestling community. World Tag Team Champions, The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD Madonna next week on Raw. CM Punk returns. Intercontinental title, no more contenders tournament, fatal four-way match. Main event, Jey Uso versus Ilya Dragunov versus Pete Dunne versus Braun Strowman. And this fatal four-way match right here, this was a what can I say? This was a yeah, this yeah, what did I say? This was a good fatal four-way match. This was a good main event match, what it was. The bell rings and Braun Strowman takes Ilya Dragunov down before knocking Jey Uso out of the ring. Pete Dunne attacks Braun Strowman's injured ribs. Braun Strowman knocks him out of the ring. Braun Strowman follows him out of the ring. Braun Strowman follows him out and charges, but Pete Dunne moves, causing Braun Strowman to hit the barricade ribs first. Jey Uso then hits Braun Strowman with a plancha in the ring. Dragunov takes it to Pete Dunne with a snap back suplex. Dragunov knees him back and knees him in the face. Jey Uso takes Dragunov down with an insecurity. Jey Uso charge Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne hits a back body drop over the top rope. Braun Strowman lifts Pete Dunne by his neck, but Pete Dunne grabs the hand and starts joint multiplications. Braun Strowman fights through the pain and throws him out of the ring onto Jey Uso and Ilya Dragunov. So we go to commercial break. Back from picture break. Back from picture commercial break. Braun Strowman goes outside and sends Ilya Dragunov into the barricade. Braun Strowman swats Pete Dunne down and sends Jey Uso into the barricade. Pete Dunne jumps on his back, but Braun Strowman easily knocks him off. Braun Strowman clubs Dragunov down and takes Jey Uso out. Braun Strowman puts Pete Dunne in the ring, but Pete Dunne strikes him and hits a running knee off the apron. Dragunov goes for a suplex on Braun Strowman, but can't lift him. Braun Strowman elbows him in the head, but Dragunov fights back in the ring. Pete Dunne looks for a submission on Jey Uso with joint manipulations. Pete Dunne stretches Jey Uso's arm out and stomps on the elbow. Dragunov enters the ring and Pete Dunne takes him down before attacking the arm. Pete Dunne pulls back on Dragunov's arm and snaps it. Pete Dunne goes to ringside and knocks Braun Strowman into the barricade. Dragunov attacks Pete Dunne as he gets in the ring and slams him. Jey Uso kicks Dragunov in the midsection. Dragunov reverses a whip to the corner and chops Jey Uso before Braun Strowman avalanches them. Pete Dunne blocks Braun Strowman. Back to live action. Pete Dunne, Ilya Dragunov, and Jey Uso tribute team Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman fights them off. Dragunov and Pete Dunne club away at Braun Strowman, but he powers away. Braun Strowman charges Jey Uso, but Jey Uso sidesteps him. Braun Strowman hits the ring post shoulder first. Jey Uso pulls the top rope down to get Dragunov out of the ring. Pete Dunne rolls Jey Uso up for a 2 count. Pete Dunne sends Jey Uso in a corner, but Jey Uso slingshots him over him and hits an uppercut. Jey Uso hits a running elbow and a snap kick. Pete Dunne ducks a right hand from Jey Uso and takes him down. Pete Dunne starts multiply, manipulation, multiplying the joints, but Braun Strowman grabs Pete Dunne by the throat. Dragunov hits a diving leg drop on Braun Strowman, knocking him out of the ring. Pete Dunne hits Braun Strowman with a plancha, but he doesn't go down. Jey Uso super kicks Braun Strowman, but he's still standing. All three men push Braun Strowman into the ring steps, and Braun Strowman finally goes down. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Pete Dunne sends Jey Uso head first into the ring post. Pete Dunne gets dragging up in the ring and hits a release suplex for a 2 count. Pete Dunne signs him up, but Dragunov blocks a kick. They trade insecurities. Dragunov heads to the top rope for a coast to coast on Pete Dunne, but Jey Uso intercepts him with a super kick out of midair. Jey Uso covers 1-2, Dragunov kicks out, and Yi Chan fires up. So we go to commercial break. So we're back in picture commercial break. Jey Uso, Pete Dunne, and Eli Dragunov stare at each other and exchange strikes. Jey Uso eventually fight them off. Jey Uso punches Pete Dunne in the corner and rocks Dragunov with the insecurity. Jey Uso attacks Pete Dunne and uppercuts him. Jey Uso takes some time before hitting an uppercut on Pete Dunne for a 2 count. Dragunov clubs Jey Uso down and hits a senton splash. Dragunov gets fired up and smashes Pete Dunne in the face with a running boot. Dragunov attacks Jey Uso in the corner and delivers the same move. Dragunov gets fired up, but Pete Dunne cuts him off with a boot to the face. Pete Dunne stomps Jey Uso and Dragunov down. Pete Dunne appears to have a cut on his shoulder. Pete Dunne grabs Ilya Dragunov, but Dragunov drops him on the apron and kicks him down. Back from the final break of the evening, Dragunov is preparing for the end. Dragunov and Jey Uso exchange chops and punches in the center of the ring. Dragunov ducks an insecurity and hits a strike combo, followed by a consistent special 1-2. Pete Dunne breaks up the pin. Pete Dunne is bleeding from the nose, which is where which the blood on his shoulders came from. Dragunov elbow Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne grabs the hand and snaps the fingers. Pete Dunne goes to the top rope, but Strowman shoves him to the floor. Braun Strowman runs over Jey Uso and Dragunov in the ring. Braun Strowman avalanches Jey Uso in the corner before giving one to Dragunov. Braun Strowman clubs Dragunov down and rips his shirt off. Jey Uso and his Dragunov roll out of the ring to recover, but the Strowman Express is coming. Braun Strowman his Jey Uso, dragging off Pete Dunne with the Strowman Express. Strowman slings Pete Dunne into the barricade before clearing the commentary table. Suddenly, Big Boss Reed comes off the top of the barricade with a wild crossbody splash through the commentary table. Wow. Dragunov and Jey Uso are getting to their feet in the ring. At ringside, Dodgers is whispering to Jey Uso. Jey Uso and Dragunov exchanging right hands in the center of the ring. Dragunov chops away at Jey Uso. Jey Uso does an elbow and a kick before hitting a spear. Pete Dunne runs in and throws Jey Uso out of the ring before covering Dragunov, trying to steal the win. One, two. Dragunov barely kicks out. The crowd chants, "This is awesome." Pete Dunne stomps the hands and kicks Dragunov in the head. Pete Dunne kicks him in the head again. Pete Dunne hits a third kick to the head, and Dragunov is trying to preserve Pete Dunne mounts Dragunov and forearms away at his face. Pete Dunne sets up for the bitter end, but Dragunov gets out and big boots him. Dragunov hits a big power bomb followed by an H bomb. One, two. Jey Uso breaks it up with breaks goes up. I'm sorry. Jey Uso breaks it up with a super kick. Jey Uso goes to the top rope and hits Pete Dunne with a Uso splash to become the new number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. The winner by pinfall, Mr. Main Event Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. So the winner of the match, Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. This was a good Fatal 4-Way main event match. Main event Jey Uso is the new number one contender for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. WWE Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker gets in the ring as the show comes to an end. Jey Uso sneers and why did that part have to cut off on Monday Night Raw? Why did WWE Raw cut that off? I don't get it, but at the same time, we already knew that Braun Breaker is going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. I don't see Jey Uso winning, so oh well. But at least Jey Uso and Braun Breaker are going to go at it for the Intercontinental Champion, and I'm looking forward to that match. All right, it says quick results. The Y6, Eric Rowe and Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy and Nikki Cross defeated American Made, Chad Gable, the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius Creed in 99, and an 8-person mixed tag team match street fight. That was good, by the way. Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair defeated the Unholy Union, Amplifier and Isla Down to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. That was a decent match. Dirty Dominic Mysterio defeated Dragon Lee. Good match by itself. Selena Vega, Laura Valkyria, and Natalia defeated Pure Fusion Collective, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Starks in a 6-woman tag team match. And that was a decent match. Rey Mysterio I'm sorry, Rey Mysterio won by disqualification the World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor. Alright, that was a solid match. And then main event, Jey Uso defeated Ilya Dragunov, Pete Dunne, and Braun Strowman in a Fatal 4-Way match in the Continental Championship number one contenders match. That was a good Fatal 4-Way match. And WWE Raw goes off there. Alright, let me get my honest opinion what I think about WWE Raw. Now, WWE Raw was a good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw and Via Heights, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this. And I will make a YouTube short video. And then I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you guys in my upcoming world premiere around 4 o'clock a.m. Standard Time Eastern Time for my WWE Raw review and highlights. So make sure you guys be in my chat for my WWE for my upcoming world premiere for my WWE Raw review and highlights. Be in my chat in time. I don't care who it is, as long as somebody is in my chat. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. gang. Go check out my AEW All Out review on highlights. I posted that video yesterday. Make sure you guys go show some love to that video and go check it out. Make sure you guys go watch that video as well, cause I was speaking some facts for AEW All Out review on highlights. I was speaking some facts in that video. So go watch that video right now. All right, have a good night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I'll see you guys later. And I'm out of here. Too sweet. Have a good night, gang.